Hi, welcome to the Josh Podcast. I'm
The
Kerran.
Josh and Kerran Podcast.
Yeah.
I
Welcome-
think it's a better name.
Yeah, welcome
Josh
to
and
the
Kerran
Josh
Podcast.
and Kevin Podcast. And I'm Kevin Campbell, director, creator of Max and Game Boy. And this is, if you may say your name proudly, Joe.
What?
If you may say your name proudly,
Oh, yeah, Josh.
Josh Bennett, creator of Chef, the creator of the Gun series and the Glitch saga, or franchise. And this is the newest episode of our newly formed podcast. And okay, the first thing I'm going to start off with today, well, yeah.
Hold on, let me do something.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
What's it?
Alright then, this is our first thing. The first thing that we're going to be talking about, well, I'm going to just mention, is that I have been watching this recently on TV, Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. I like
Yeah.
Wallace and Gromit.
The Oddman stuff. I really do like the Oddman stuff. I actually rewatched all the shorts a few days ago.
I like the first Wallace and Gromit short. You know, the one where they go to the moon to get some cheese.
That one is just legendary. The whole Quantology? Is that how you spell that? Yeah, Quantology is really, really good. And of course it was the actual movie. Of course, with the Rare Rabbit. And I remember you were talking about doing a claymation project.
Yeah.
You still up for that, Josh?
What?
You still up for the claymation project?
Yeah.
There's actually a funny story with Wallace and Gromit and me. I was originally working on years ago when I got into Wallace and Gromit again for the third time. I basically was deciding to do this movie. I was going to do a Wallace and Gromit film. It was stop motion. The problem was that basically the the project was taking far longer than I thought because I was a young little boy and I had no patience. But then basically the project was basically scrapped. Good films though. Now
I remember I brought a Wallace and Gromit DVD into school a while ago.
Which one was it?
It was I think it was like a collection of some of the shorts. I think it was A Close Shave, A Grand Day Out, and The Wrong Trousers, and a kind of like DVD kind of marathon.
I know that. My gran originally had them on VHS. We may actually talk about that later, VHS, because I have a strong history with that. But she used to have them on VHS. Now she owns them on DVD. She doesn't have the fourth one though, and I do have an official DVD of that, so I can maybe give that to her, so I can get past this bloody quarantine. But yeah, Wallace and Gromit, cult classic. I was actually watching an earlier. I never got to see the rest of it because I had to eat my dinner. I was watching Farmageddon.
Yeah, the new Shaun the Sheep film. I still haven't seen that, but it looks interesting.
I didn't really go and see it because I was kind of busy. I was just gonna. When did it come out? August. What were we doing?
There was this film that Aardman made a while ago called Early Man.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like, I'm not really like a football fan. I don't really like football, but
I used to be in a football team.
I still enjoyed the film.
Yeah, I was in a football team. We were called the Incredibles. We weren't really winners. Then I basically started playing a few bits of balls, and I was really, really good at kicking. But I'm not a big fan of football. There are films that I've seen that have football in them, like Trainspotting and, what other one's got football in it? I believe there might be another film that has football in it. But, anyways, yeah, like, us British people are so funny with our fast-paced comedy that's much more funnier than American comedy. Anything you want to talk about now, Josh?
I'm saying that I think Armin also done like an animation, like, Hopper, come on.
Can you smell me from the phone, Josh?
I'm good. Okay, you can cut this bit at the podcast, okay?
I maybe will, I maybe not. Possibly because I still have got sausage in my pocket. That's why I could smell it.
Okay, alright, what was I saying? Armin made like an animation, with like these turtles in it. It was basically kind of like, you know,
yeah, I saw that.
Climate change, like pollution and plastic in the ocean, like.
Yeah, I saw that. I was actually right next to Rory Snedden. You know, he's a YouTuber friend of ours, Rory Snedden. I actually was watching it with him, and I was just watching it like, wow, Armin's doing pretty well for themselves. Other projects that they've done there was a Shaun the Sheep, the TV series, which is really good. One of the most interesting things was that Aardman isn't just for kids. There was a show that I caught wind of, and it just kind of freaked me out how basically it was more adult.
Like adult films?
Well, no, it wasn't an adult film. It was an adult TV show called. I definitely warn you not to check this out. It's called Angry Kid.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's really, really different from Aardman, and if kids see this, it may actually leave them a little bit uncomfortable. Although this is actually a pretty funny one where it's like one of the kid has got he can't speak right. And keeps saying swear words. And it's like
claymation adult films.
What are the claymation? There's Mary and Max, which is kind of adult because there's some pretty dark scenes in it.
Adult as in like adult, like not like, you know what I mean by.
You mean like Fritz the Cat, like that?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know about Fritz the Cat. I know that. Something that really, really can bother someone is that. Okay, yeah, like, I do understand Angry Kid is like that, but the moment that it is a little bit funny. There was one episode I watched where like he had a speech impediment though.
I feel like there should be. I feel like claymation and stop motion animation should be more. There should be more films in this style. Like, why do we keep getting like stupid like
films
CG?
Like Ugly Dolls? That's I can maybe explain that to you, Josh. I can explain why we don't get that many claymation or animated cartoon films. It's because they don't do very well at the box office to like CG films like Toy Story and.
Yeah, but I mean,
Minions.
A company like Aardman proves that like using like claymation animation can still bring in the big bucks.
Yeah, but that's only in the UK. In other countries, like the company that made Coraline. Aardman's films in the US bomb. They don't make a lot of money. Even in like here.
I appreciate Aardman because even from like the beginnings of the company, they've always kind of stuck to claymation animations.
I know that.
Stepped out their kind of boundary, kind of stepped out their comfort zone like a couple times, you know, with like Flushed Away and things where they kind of went, you know, used like CG animation and stuff.
That wasn't a big hit as well, but yeah, that's the thing though. Animated films. Remember you talked about you wanted to go and see Teen Titans Go to the movies. When you got there, it wasn't out in cinemas because the bloody film was like it flopped. Spider-Verse.
I was planning to go see it, but I think it wasn't in the cinemas that long, so.
It's because it flopped at the box office. There was also like Spider-Verse, which did pretty well, but it wasn't like number one. It was number 4 at the box office. It wasn't like It wasn't Venom, because Venom was the biggest film of 2018 for the box office. Oh, unless there's Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah, I don't know why, because Spider-Verse is a far superior film to Venom.
Wait, no, we don't call him Venom, we call him Denim. That, your movie sucks, really did put that in my brain. Alright then, I think we're almost near the 11-minute mark, so I'm going to end this off. Remember I was talking about VHS?
Yeah.
Alright then, I said that basically I had a strange, interesting thing with VHS. There's a few films that I do remember owning on VHS. I used to own, like, Batman Forever on VHS. My mum and dad I remember looking in their closet as they were cleaning out stuff. They used to have a VHS of Deep Blue Sea, which I now actually have on DVD. And then finally, after that, there was one more DVD that they had. There was one more Blu-ray that Gran had. She bought me Spider-Man on Blu-ray. No, not Blu-ray. VHS.
Can I tell you about this, film before we,
End
this episode of the podcast? I'm saying, there's this film called Captain Alex, and it's like this Ugandan, action movie.
I have that film on Amazon, Josh. I've saved it onto my list.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but I've saved it onto my list. I've seen a few clips, and I'm like...
Action-packed movie! Super fighter!
Have you seen that one with the fish?
What?
It's like, there's one where basically, the guy's fishing and he's like, finally, I have something to eat. Then this woman steals his fish and he's like, what the fuck?
You are watching Who Killed Captain Alex.
Remake this film in America and put Ugandan Knuckles as a cameo. And basically, you will know the way. So goodbye. This is the end of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. And now say goodbye, Josh, before I smack you through this phone.
Bye.
And goodbye.